There is so much information out there in terms of how to grow your natural hair, and it can sometimes be extremely confusing and conflicting. But as someone who started with hair up to my ears and now has grown 4C natural hair to my hips with simple DIY and affordable routines, I thought it'd be best to give you the layout of what I found to be extremely effective for growing long, thick, and healthy natural hair so you can finally achieve your hair goals all 2025. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. I'm going to be going over these 7 major lessons I learned about how to grow natural hair while I style my hair into a slick pony. And with that said, we're starting this list off strong with rice. Don't be afraid of using rice-based or protein-based recipes in general in your natural hair care routine. Right here on the screen are 2 protein-based recipes we already posted on the channel. Even if you are low porosity, even if you don't have a lot of hair, even if you never used it before, your hair is mostly made of protein. So however you get it in. What I found to be best is to apply it topically, especially if you are vegetarian or vegan and don't get a lot of protein in your diet. Olive oil, eggs, mayonnaise, flax seeds, almond oil, and more items that are high in amino acids or are protein are items you should incorporate more into your hair care routine or diet. Speaking of diet, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or an omnivore, get in more protein and more nutrients. If you're already eating the recommended daily amount of nutrients, increase it by half. Your body has a priority list of which systems gets the most nutrients and which systems gets nutrients taken from them when there's not enough to go around. So if you want your body to send more nutrients to your hair, skin, and nails, you have to increase the amount of nutrients you consume. What I found is that teas, fruits, vegetables, and meats are the best way to do this instead of capsules or tablets. These often have too much of a particular nutrient in it and we just pee it out. It doesn't actually get absorbed. But if it is easier for you to take tablets, look for the word liposomal. This means that the vitamin will be delivered into your body with fats so it will be better absorbed. On the topic of what we consume, I have to talk about hormones. Hormones. Man, if I had a penny for each client I work with whose hair growth is impacted by hormones. As we age, our hormones play an increasingly larger part in our hair health and growth. And our hormones can be impacted in so many ways. If you're nearing your 40s, you have to watch out for menopause and perimenopause. If you're anywhere between 13 and 35, you have to be aware of PCOS. And throughout our entire lives, we have to be aware of potential issues with our thyroid and adrenal glands. And this is not to mention if we begin taking birth control, get pregnant, or have chronically stressful lifestyles. I say all this to say, do your best to keep your hormones as balanced as possible. Reduce your load. Get your hormone labs checked. Combine herbal remedies that bring your hormones back into equilibrium with hair growth treatments. This way, you reduce the risk of your hormones negatively impacting your hair growth while also giving your hair what it needs to grow. At this point, I do have to mention that if you need personalized assistance with growing your natural hair, you can book a one-on-one consultation with either myself or Sierra, and we will draft a natural hair care plan tailored to your hair and scalp's specific needs and your particular hair goals. The next lesson I learned is to not make the products you use difficult or expensive. Keep it simple, sweetie. We're all tempted to buy and use what influencers use, but we have to understand that just because that's what they're using, it doesn't mean that's what will lead to hair growth. I say this to say, once you find something you like, stick with it. I've been using the same shampoo and conditioner for at least a decade, and it hasn't failed me yet. The conditioner deeply moisturizes my hair, and the shampoo cleanses it perfectly. What else do you need? And when it comes to styling, I literally only use a few products. Water, conditioner, oil, and now I use aloe vera more often because I moved out of the country and can't source my go-to conditioner, so now I use Nature's conditioner. If you're interested, by the way, in our journey abroad, check out our Moving to Mexico series and tune in every week for a new vlog on our adventures in Mexico. But yes, I use the same 34 products, and you can see that I'm actually using them right now as I'm doing this slick pony. Keeping my products and routines simple allows me to know exactly what's working in my hair routine and what's not. It also reduces the amount of buildup I get on my hair and scalp, and this allows me to not have to wash my hair as frequently, which greatly helps with length retention. Right here in the video, I'm actually discovering in real time how my hair is hip length. I could not believe it. I was filming this tutorial and then I was pulling my hair down, and I honestly did not know that my hair was this long, which is the perfect segue into the fifth thing I learned about growing long and healthy hair, is that it's a misconception to think you can only grow half an inch of hair per month. You can grow double or triple that in a month, and I know because Sierra and I did it, and we're not related, so it's not because of genetics. Sierra and I grow 1.5 inches of hair growth per month. And it's because of having highly nutrient-dense routines. We put together a step-by-step natural hair care plan complete with exclusive recipes and techniques that feeds your hair follicles exactly what they need to push out longer, healthier, thicker, and stronger strands at a faster rate. And that helped us unlock 1.5 inches of growth per month. Of course, the first step in reaching your hair goals is making sure you're hitting that half an inch mark a month. But if you want a natural hair boost and are ready to take your natural hair growth to the next level, head to justforblackgirls.com/shop and shop our Growth Training 101 guide now while it's on sale for the holidays and for my birthday. This is one of the best prices you're going to get it at. And believe me when I say that, because when it goes back to regular price, some of y'all act like we don't tell y'all when to get it at a great price. So get it now while the getting is good and put yourself on the path to achieving stronger, longer, thicker, and healthier hair all 2025 and beyond. The sixth lesson I learned is to have fun with your natural hair. Our hair is meant to be used to express ourselves, to be an extension of how we feel, a crown. Use it as such. Being on a natural hair journey doesn't mean you have to stop doing what you love with your hair. You just have to learn how to do it in a way that doesn't damage your hair. I've silk pressed, blow dried, worn wigs, done faux locks and crochet twists. I've even jumped in the ocean with my afro out. At the end of the day, what's the point of learning how to take care of your natural hair if you can't enjoy it? Also, if you allow yourself to enjoy your natural hair at every stage, the time it takes to reach your hair goals is going to feel like it went by in the blink of an eye. You're going to blink and be at bra strap. Then you're going to blink and be at waist length. In the next blink, your hair is going to be to your butt. So enjoy your hair. Sierra's hair is dyed. She's dyed it multiple times, and her hair is now at her waist. Yes, it is. So have fun with your natural hair. Just don't compromise it. High tension styles, not moisturizing your hair properly. Like if you get dye, you have to be on top of moisturizing your hair, okay? If you are blow drying or silk pressing, you have to be making sure that you're doing a protein treatment and moisturizing your hair really well at least a week before you go do that. If you are going to be getting weave put in, box braids, Senegalese twist, just make sure the person is not ripping your hair out from the scalp. A lot of people come for natural hair YouTubers because it feels like we're being strict, or they call us natural hair warriors and make it seem like what we're saying is extreme, when all we really want, especially if your goal is to have longer, healthier, thicker, and stronger natural hair, is to make sure you're not damaging it. You're not balding yourself, or somebody else is not balding you. That your hair is not going to be falling out prematurely. That your hair is not going to be falling out in clumps in the shower because, you went to the Dominicans and they used too high heat and now your hair is falling out. It's not extreme for us to be giving you all these kind of precautions, but that doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy those styles. There are now so many natural hair salons where they specialize in doing silk presses and blow dries and even natural hairstyles, twist outs, and bantu knots and things. So if you're going to go to a salon and get those services done, just make sure it's by someone who actually cares about the health and wealth of your hair and scalp. That's all. The seventh and final lesson I learned about growing healthy, long natural hair is that consistency is key. Using the same one treatment or mask consistently once a month for 3 to 4 months will boost your hair growth and keep your hair strong and healthy, literally for the remainder of the year, more than switching up your routine every month will. You don't need 8 different steps in your wash day, 10 steps in your styling routine, and 12 steps in order to go to bed at night. You're overwhelming your hair and you're overwhelming yourself trying to force results. Pick one treatment. I'd recommend our protein treatment I showed you at the beginning of this video. Use it once a month and watch how it transforms your hair. If you're more seasoned, you can challenge yourself to the routines in our growth training guide. But it really doesn't take much. I like to say our natural hair is like a plant. Just like a plant needs water, nutrients, and sunlight to grow, all our hair needs is water, nutrients, and to be left alone in order to grow. So take the pressure off, go back to the basics, and watch your hair growth take off. This is how my ponytail came out. If you want a dedicated tutorial, let me know. And bonus, this is what my hair looked like once I took the pony out, and it was given heatless blow dry. But yes, y'all, this concludes the video. If you liked what you saw and if you liked what you heard, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for all the delicious, adventurous, and fun content we have on this channel. Again, tune in each week for our weekly vlogs living in Mexico and follow us on IG and TikTok so we stay in touch. But until next time, lovelies, bye.